Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It would be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Let's talk about Black Ink Crew New York, season 6, episode 21. This is the finale. It's over. Oh, my Black Ink peoples, my peeps. So, anyways, let's get started. We started off with Mo, where we left off at, where Mo is still cussing out Donna, talking about she got community vagina. He's talking about her porta potty vagina and how he's just disappointed and hurting her. And, Donna was like, whatever. At this time and point, Donna has just blackened him out. She done crossed him off her list. She done move on and move forward. Right at that point when Mo started to disrespect her, she's done. And she asks, where's Alex at? Where's he at? And Teddy was like, he's in the garage icing his lip. So, like, damn, Alex got caught with a snuff. He got caught. Alex was like, he sucker punched me. It ain't no sucker punch when you saw him coming and you was screwing his girlfriend and it went viral. So, anytime you see him, you either run, you put your dukes up, or whatever. So it is what it is. It did go down in Miami. I was like, oh shit, Alex shouldn't even be fighting because he has a condition. He could have lost his life in that fight with Mo. OMG, I just thought about that. So anyways, because he has 2 heart murmurs, poor Alex. I know one thing is that, I have cousins that were born with heart murmurs. Some had 2 heart murmurs. Some of them had 1. But one of the remedies that they used, like back in the day, they used collard greens and they used cabbage and they used kale and they used to feed it, boil it, whatever, and then steam it or whatever and feed it to the babies, smash it up and feed it to them. And when the babies turned to 2 or 3 or 4, they didn't have any more heart murmurs. And it was because I guess, it had a lot of iron in it for some reason. So that was one of the remedies. They used, kale, collard greens, and cabbage. So anyways, moving on. Alex is in the garage icing his lips. So I'm like, damn, son. It is what it is. And so Donna, she's all upset and she's talking about, oh, I can't believe Mo, this and that, like whatever. And she's just trying to get people to kind of like side with her and get on her team, like, he was wrong or whatever. And nobody's really saying that Mo is wrong. Kit was like, that's so disrespectful or whatever. And I think, Jada said something, was like, oh, Mo was crazy. But no one is actually, defending Donna or saying anything that Mo was wrong. Mo was crazy. Mo was out of place or out of line because they know Donna. They know how Donna is. And basically, they ain't got her back like that when it comes to that. I guess they didn't need to have her back because that was a situation that she created, and everybody believes that she created that situation. She had sex with a dude and it went viral, and the dude that she had sex with, she also works with, you know what I mean? And then her boyfriend Mo actually questioned her about Alex before, and she said it was nothing going on, and now they got a sex tape out. So he was wilding. Mo was feeling a certain type of way. He was not playing at all, period. So it is what it is. And so everybody starts saying Donna got that good vagina. Donna got that good. She got that wet. Because basically Mo's fighting over her. Alex is in the garage icing his lip or whatever. They're like, she got it good or whatever. But no, it could have been very dangerous if this wasn't on TV. Sometimes people lose their life behind situations like this. When you cheating, especially you got two male with testosterone, and then you're doing some dirty, the other person might not be able to handle it. A lot of guys have lost their life behind, some illness like this. But thank God this was on TV and there was security there to break it up. There was no guns, there was no knife, there was no nothing. So thank God for that. So basically, instead of saying, Donna, you got that good, they should be saying, Donna, you need to slow down. You need to slow your roll because this is a bad situation. At some time or point, something like this can really catch up to you where you end up getting beat up, or 2 people get beat up, or somebody or 2 people lose their life behind the situation. So anyways, they're cheering Donna on that she got that good or whatever. And C's is still stressing because he has that court case and he just wants to have fun or whatever. And basically they still want to go out to the club and have a good time. And C's has a date. Her name is Crystal. Crystal is pretty. And basically they go to the club, they turn up, they're having a good time. But Alex is not feeling so good. He's not feeling good because he just got into a fight. He probably felt like he got set up. He got sucker punched in the face. They had to put ice on it. So he tells Donna he's not feeling good. Like, he's telling Donna, like, you know what, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to bounce, ready to get up out of here, whatever. So he bounces. Everybody else stays. They have a good time. They party. Sky, she questions, Crystal asks her, like, what she do for work or whatever. Crystal's a teacher. Do you have any kids? She was like, yes, I got kids or whatever. So basically, she passed all the questions, and then her sign is a Libra, and Sky's feeling that. So anyways, Crystal passed the test with Sky, so Sky ain't gonna be hating. That's what we think. If Crystal is, on next season, or Caesar is still messing around with Crystal, then we'll know, because Caesar can't keep a woman for a long time, because he has women after women, women after women. After Duchess, he's been free. Life After Duchess. Remember that episode? So anyways, they have a good time. Caesar's having a good time with the school teacher. Crystal, they talk afterwards. They're actually going to go on a date. And he's really feeling her. He likes her. He's feeling butterflies in his stomach. He never felt this way in a long time. And she's all giggly and she's all happy. And she was like, yes, I'll meet up with you again. So basically, it seems like it's a good situation. It's a good idea. So okay, I'm reloaded on that. So then C's is going to schedule a date with Crystal for the next day, and they're going to go on a yacht, and they're going to have a wonderful, beautiful time. And she's going to tell C's that she has butterflies in her stomach too, and she's just not like every other chick. She's not going to put up with his games. She's a mom, she's a teacher, she has a career, she has things going on, so she can't be up and down these YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, Switch, Twitter, and dealing with his fugaziness, or him acting up or being spotted with this one and that one. Like, she got a life going on. So Caesar's feeling it, he's liking it, he's attracted to it, and he feels like he can be in a relationship again. Okay, yeah, right. So anyways, moving on from that, so we got that. And so the next day, Sky was like, yo, did you guys see that upgrade of Miss Kit? I was like, oh, no, Sky did not go there. Miss Kit upgrade. And Jada was like, Caesar got a type. Slim, thin, light skin with long regular hair, and Sky and Jada just laugh and give each other daps because, the long regular hair or whatever. But you do have Teddy that's over there chilling with Tatiana, and I was noticing, I was like, damn, Teddy's being mad friendly with Tatiana. I'm surprised Tatiana's being friendly with anybody, because nobody came to her rescue at any point in time to help her out when she was getting into, altercations and verbal arguments, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, it is what it is with that situation. And what's his name? Kevin, he looks so much like, Barbara Womack, and so much like, KC from Jodeci, especially at the mansion party. I was just like, okay, whoa, here we go. So anyways, it is what it is. And and so Sky let everybody know that Des is coming and she's happy. So Kevin's like, oh yeah, so this is why she did the 360, because her son's coming. Like, thank God we can sleep at night. Kevin here for her, Sky craziness. So it is what it is with that situation. Then we get Young Bay and we get Walt. They show up, and Young Bay was like, yo, we had to come through. The doctor said I can travel. It's all good. That everything's okay. I can do this. And I got to bring Walt with me. Young Bay showing mad love for Walt, because she know Walt is in a certain type of situation. So she's showing mad love. Plus, he couldn't go to Korea. She was like, I brought his ticket. I don't know if she actually brought his ticket or VH1 brought his ticket, but we know Young Bay has her own tattoo shop. She got some dough. She got some cheddar, and plus she's on this show. So it is what it is. And she's pregnant now, so she don't got any mouths to feed yet. But she's feeding herself and a +1. So it is what it is with that situation. Walt's happy. He's ready to turn up. He's excited. Everybody's having a good time. So anyways, Walt was like, yo, let's go to the beach. So they go to the beach, whatever. They chilling. They playing volleyball. They're in the water. They're playing around. You see Young Bay in her bathing suit with her belly all showing. Her little mommy belly showing. So everything's all good. Everybody's having a good time. Donna's sitting down there with Jada talking about she want to have a threesome with Miss Kitty. It was like, damn, you just got cussed out the other night by Mo, and you're quickly talking about a threesome with, Kit and Jada. And Jada was like, yo, come on. Like, that's a lot. And then so, Donna was like, yo, Alex thinks he's the vagina slayer. I'm really the vagina slayer. And we have to give it to Donna that she's really the vagina slayer. And she'd be slaying her own vagina out here in these streets. So Donna's not ready to settle down. She's not ready to be in a committed relationship. She doesn't even know what she wants right now. She just want to have a good time, but she does want to be loved. But she wants to be loved by everybody. She wants to have them same emotions with different people. So it's too much temptation out here for Donna to just be with one person. That's just how it is for Donna. Plus, she's into both sexes. She's bisexual. So she has tremendous temptation out here in these streets. But one day when she gets older and she's ready to settle down, hopefully, she haven't used and been washed all up where nobody desires to have her anymore. Hopefully that doesn't happen, because sometimes you can wear out your body. So, but you know what? They have medical treatments that you can do. You can get vagina rejuvenation. You can get all that stuff done. So it is what it is with that situation. And so all of a sudden, what's his name? Alex just passes out. He just passed out. Right, he just goes down on Tatiana. Tatiana slowly helping him down. He passed out, and so everybody's running over there trying to see what's wrong with him. Donna's acting crazy. She was like, "Oh my God, get him some water. Where's he going?" The ambulance come and take Alex away. He's going. They don't know where he's going. The crew helps the ambulance people, the EMTs. Load his body on the truck or whatever. So Donna, she's searching. She's looking for Alex. She doesn't know where he's at, but he comes home and he surprised her, and he tells her that he has a mini heart attack because he has 2 heart murmurs, and he was supposed to get an operation when he was 18, but he didn't. So therefore he has to get an operation soon. And so Donna's just like, damn. So Donna was like, yo, I'll just lay next to you, baby. And Alex looks tired. He looks worn out. So I know Alex likes to smoke weed. Maybe he should just do cannabis oil, get cannabis oil or something like that, or eat edibles, because the smoking of weed and the smoke that goes into your lung when you have 2 heart murmurs is not a good idea. So anyways, it is what it is with that situation. So then now moving on from that, I was just like, damn. So so now we have, C's, he wants to throw a party. He wants to throw a mansion party, basically have it like the Tony Montana, Scarface situation going on or whatever. Then we got Dez. Dez arrives to the house, and Sky sits down and have some mommy time with Dez and basically asks him if he having sex, is he out there is he out there effing? And he was like, no, I'm still a virgin, basically, but he does have a crush on a girl that already graduated from high school. And Sky was like, oh, these Krugers coming after my son, blase and the third, whatever. So, but basically, her and Des are having a good time. They go jet skiing. They're having a perfect time, basically. And she's able to do things with him that she probably wouldn't be able to do with him if she didn't make it on this show, if she wasn't on the show Black Ink. So, anyways, they're having a good time. They have she's basically happy, and he's happy too as well. So it is what it is with that situation. And so, so Sky just feels like, this is just like everything for her to just have Dez, So anyways, we get C's, and C's is really feeling Crystal, and he wants to invite her to the mansion party, and he wants to impress her because he wants to make sure he tops the date of the boat yacht. Him having that yacht date with the champagne, he wants to top that. He wants to do something else better or whatever. So it is what it is. And then Tatiana and the rest of the people, they start talking about, the word vagina. And so Tatiana said when she was a kid, I remember him and Toto a lot. And then, Kevin was like, he likes to hear, coochie. And then, Miss Kid was like, P-U-S-S-Y sounds really nasty or whatever. And so then they asked Young Bae, what do you think? And Young Bae was like, we don't use that word. We don't say that. Basically, we don't say them type of words. And she did a whole cussing skit of words that they don't say. And so that's when Kev comes up with kimchi. Kimchi sounds good. Kimchi. Basically naming that the vagina. I was like, oh shit. So anyways, we got Sky. She has the Haitian parade. The Haitian people come through, basically do a ceremony. Her son Des' name stands for Ogun, a warrior of Haiti. And basically they do some rituals. They spit out, liquor. Young Bae was like, yo, say it, don't spray it. And basically, Miss Kit, she's feeling a certain type of way because she's Catholic and always been Catholic. But one thing I would say is these reality shows a lot of them are talking about African American and African and indigenous people history. When you go back to the ancestors like Ogun, especially Haiti, the warriors that fought against being colonized, and Haiti was the only place that wasn't colonized, and they didn't let the French come in and take over and become slaves or whatever. So they fought and they went to war. And so Des' name being warrior, Sky feels really special about the situation. Everybody's enjoying it. Tatiana and Jada, they go inside the house and they started twerking and whatever, and they're having a good time twerking. It's all good. Sky talks to Des. Basically, he tells her how proud he is of her, how much he loves her, how she went from rags to riches, and he's just so happy. And she opened up his eyes to so many different things and showing him so much, showing him the world. And Sky was like, "Thank you for opening up your heart to me." It's a very touching moment. And she also says that she missed Genesis and she wished she can have a relationship with Genesis, that she hasn't even hugged Genesis. I think Genesis just wants the God honest truth from his mother and his father. He wants both stories to add up. And so once all the details of the situation, how everything went down, which is Sky explains that to Genesis, I think everything will work out from there once she owns the responsibility of everything about, adoption or DCYF, and all this other stuff. So, anyways, it is what it is. So, it's a touching, loving situation with Des. Des is going to be leaving the next day. He hugs his mom. She's crying, and she's happy because now you can see that Sky can actually be a great mother, good mother. Even though she's going to party, she's going to show her breasts like she did all night. She's going to twerk for the boats as the boats pass by and shake her ass. She's going to do all that and be a mother at the same damn time. So, it is what it is with that situation. And so, so anyways, now they're getting ready. Miss Kit was like, C's must have learned something from me because he's dated a more classy woman, a woman that he can possibly keep around, and he's, taking her on romantic dates. Hopefully she doesn't put up with the mess that I put up with. Kit is a little jealous, but she knows not to go back there with Caesar because he ain't gonna be faithful, and she let him get away with being unfaithful, and then she was sleeping with him before they got into a relationship, so it just gave him the honus, gave him the junction, and gave him the balls to actually, cheat on her and treat her like crap because she started off the relationship like that. She didn't start off the relationship asking and demanding respect like this lady Crystal is. So it is what it is with that situation. So anyways, we have, Donna, she tells Alex that she likes him, she's feeling him, and she's feeling some type of way about him because when he was in the hospital and he passed out, she realized that she liked him, she wanted to be with him. So anyways, but, Donna ends up, her and, Alex are good friends, and I think they still mess around, but I don't think they put a title on what they have together because they're both always on IG together and they're traveling together. And she kind of says that she kind of got feelings for Alex and something going on with Alex or whatever. So we'll see what happens with that situation. And so the Scarface party's going down. Crystal's there. She looks nice. She looks good. Everybody looks nice. Everybody's dressed well. And so they're having a good time. They're dancing. They're having fun. And all of a sudden, you hear JD say, "Tati, bitch, get off of me. What the hell are you doing, bitch? Get off me." So whatever. All you see is, Jada started punching. She's punching. She's like boom, boom. She's punching. Tati's back and punching a little bit, whatever. But Jada's going full force, just punching at her. Jada wigs come off. Tati's trying to defend herself. She's trying her best. She's doing this and all that other stuff. But, at the end, Jada won. Jada, beat down Tati or whatever. But in the slideshow, you'll see where, Jada is dancing and Tati is right next to Jada. And, Teddy has his hand around, Tati's lower back. And Jada was trying to get, Teddy's attention, but he's all over there on Tati, and Tati's twerking or whatever. So Jada just couldn't handle it. Alcohol's going on, smoking that ganja, smoking that good or whatever. She just went in and she just went after, Tati, which was a wrong thing, which wasn't right for her to attack Tati. Tati don't know that, Jada is actually with, Ted, because they act like they had nothing going on. But if I was Tati, she already had an issue with Jada. She had an issue with, Young Bae. She had an issue with, Donna or whatever. And she knows from the ski trip that what's her name? Jada was actually in the bathroom with, Teddy. And then that's why, Sky got upset and mad. I would probably keep my distance, but they just dance and whatever. But you can see throughout the whole episode and that Teddy was all over Tati. I was like, why is he asking for her attention so much in my head? And I was like, then all of a sudden when they showed a clip of the fight, I was like, I know it has to do with Teddy. So anyways, it goes down. So, Tati, she goes outside. Kevin, he comes after her and he was like, yo, what's going on? Why you doing that? He was like, and so, what's her name? Jada was like, I'm sick of that bitch or whatever. You know what I mean? Teddy, fuck that. You know what I mean? I've been messing with Ted since the ski trip. We've been messing around. We've been doing it on the DL. He acts one way with me. And when he's not with me, he acts another way. He was like, I saw, he got me confused out here in these streets. I'm thinking he wants to be with me. I'm thinking he doesn't want to be with me. That's what you get, Jada. You know why? Because that's what you did to Walt. You played Walt to get the job at Black Ink. Then you went with Donna. And now you're messing around with Ted. So, misery loves company. What you do to others is done to you. You know what I mean? So the way you treat others is how you're going to be treated. And so now Teddy's treating you the same way that you treated Walt. But only thing is you didn't have sex with Walt or whatever. Blase in the third. So anyways, it is what it is. And then, Jada was talking shit. She was just like, when her and Sky got into it, she was like, Teddy don't want that vagina no more. He don't want that old vagina. He don't want this. It seems like he don't want your vagina no more because Teddy was like, I'm out this situation. So anyways, she explains to, Kev what was going on between her and Ted and was on the low. And he be playing her and she ain't going to be taking this shit or whatever. So Teddy goes outside to see what happens. And Teddy was like, what's wrong? What's going on? And she was like, you lucky it wasn't you. What do you mean you lucky it wasn't Ted? I was like, yo, Jada, I like you and everything, but you're wrong. Your grief and your beef should have been with Ted because, what's her name? Tatiana has nothing to do with what you and Ted got going on. And if Ted is treating you a certain way outside of work and he's telling you and whispering sweet things and sweet nothings in your ear like he want to be with you and have a relationship and you feel it and you feeling him like that, you should tell him and let him know what's going on and what you want. You just can't be sleeping around with him and expecting him not to sleep with anybody else or go after any other girls when you haven't put a title or you don't have anything in place where, okay, listen, I'm messing with you and I'm only having sex with you. I don't want you to have sex with anybody else. Like, do we have that deal? Do we have this? Do we have that going down? Like, you know what? We might not have a relationship now, but I don't want you sleeping with anybody else, and I'm not gonna sleep with anybody else. You could do that dumb shit too. Or you can say, like, listen, we either have a relationship or we don't. So anyways, it is what it is with the situation. She took her anger out on Tati because it was easier to take it out on Tati. It was easier to try to fight Tati. It was easier to do that than to talk to Ted. Like a real woman would confront Ted. Hey, listen, this is how I'm feeling about the situation. Like, yo, what's going on with you and what's going on with you and Tatiana? The way you flirting with her is making me feel uncomfortable. So if you're gonna keep doing this, maybe we need to stop it because I'm feeling a certain type of way and I might not be able to hold my anger. And she shouldn't take her anger out on Tati. Her anger should be at herself, for number one, for letting herself get played and get used by Ted and only be a booty call and have no stipulations of what they're going on and not demanding respect from Ted at all, and not watching the show and knowing that Ted jumps from women to women. He's never been in a real serious relationship. Only person that he ever really cared about on the show was freaking Sky. So she should blame herself and then blame Ted, but she had no right to take it out on Tati. Tati better be on next season because she's been a punching bag. So anyways, we find out that C's the lawsuit is bogus. He won. And, I already knew that because there's no way if he was really getting sued, he will put this on TV unless he won the case. So anyways, peace. I'm out. One love to all my peeps and my peoples. This is a season finale. Thank you for watching. Mary Jane signing off. I was just like, damn, that was fucked up. Jada beat the shit out of Tati, man. And, like, if I was Tati, I wouldn't mess around with no man in that shop just because of all the negative relationships or the negative things that happen with everybody in the shop. Even with Walter, I would stay my distance and I would just be professional with everybody. But it's not how she's just dancing with him, and she's probably trying to build a relationship with her co-workers, but it seemed like it was more than that. And we know Ted don't have no boundaries. That's why Sky was coming after him. So anyways, it was good to see Walt. We didn't see Walt drink, so I'm glad for that. And we didn't see Melanie, so peace. I'm out. One love. This was a great season. I love this season. It was epic. Every episode was epic. I love this season. This season was lit. They did their job and everything. Peace. I'm out. One love.